Hello and welcome to The Sweet Connection. I am your host, Catters. With me today is my co-host, is Tim Graveyard.
Hello.
Tim, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks.
So you're here, you're on the show, you're in the studio. And it is a studio.
Nice.
It is a studio. It's quite big, isn't it?
It's huge. It's bigger than my bathroom.
It's a massive warehouse. Well, it's not a great example to use. It's bigger than my bathroom.
I've got a big bathroom.
Bathrooms are quite small though, aren't they?
Yeah, touche. Touche.
I finally dragged you here. I've been asking you to come on the show for fucking ages.
Weeks.
For weeks. And you've been like, no man, it's not for me. Well,
Oh, I don't know.
look who came crawling back.
Can I come on?
That did not happen.
No.
I asked you very nicely and you said, yeah, sure. just to get off my fucking back. I'll do it. Right, Tom, I have got some new theme tunes, which I have showed you, haven't I?
Yes.
Have showed you. What do you think of
They
them?
are gold.
They are good, aren't they?
They are gold.
They are courtesy of CIPP, who is a fucking legend. Okay, so shout out to CIPP, because that is much better than the quality of this show.
Good lad.
Which anyone listening to the show will think, wow, it's really shit when they talk, but the theme tunes are really good.
Those theme tunes are whack.
Whack in a good way.
Yes, whack is
Not a bad way.
See, I've always said whack is a positive thing.
Whack's a bad thing.
No.
I think it's a northern thing, Tom, because you're from the north, aren't you?
Can't tell by my accent anymore.
Where are you from? Because you're from, like, fucking everywhere.
Literally everywhere. The longest place I've lived is here for 8 years. Before that, it was 5 years in Scotland.
Scotland!
6 years in
Whereabouts?
Cyprus. Elgin.
How many fried Mars bars did you eat?
Precisely zero.
Precisely
my
zero.
first fried Mars bar was in Oxford.
How was that? Because that sounds fucking dreadful.
They are awful. I didn't.
Why would you
I
want-
ate 2 bites.
I get like a Mars bar ice
Threw it
cream,
away.
because that sounds quite nice, chilled Mars bar. But to deep fat fry it so it's in batter.
It's like, I like batter. Battered sausage, battered fish. Love it.
I like battered sausage.
Battered chocolate.
I'm going to use that as like a theme.
I like battered
Did you say I like battered sausage?
Battered sausage.
Battered sausage. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, where else? That's fine. Just cough right into the microphone.
I tried to turn away. I did warn you I have a cold. Cyprus 6 years. Falklands for a little bit.
The Falklands.
Yeah, that was pretty
Intense.
barren.
That's pretty close to Argentina, isn't it?
It is, yes.
To the Argies.
Yeah,
So far we have no
Argies.
so far we have no listeners from Argentina. So I'm happy to say, fuck you,
Fuck 'em.
Argentina.
Fuck them.
No, but we have listeners from the Netherlands, from France, from Chile, and from America.
Holy
Hawaii.
moly.
I know, Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I know, that blew my fucking mind. As I've said on
All
the show
of those
before.
places.
I know. It's weird how people are actually listening to this.
Hello there.
I don't want to make you feel nervous, Tom, but some guy in Hawaii is listening to you.
You
talk
said no
about-
one would listen to this.
I would save it on my laptop forever.
Play it when I'm alone.
I'm always alone.
Forever alone.
That's why I do a podcast,
No.
because I'm always alone. Tom, shall we talk about some of our favourite films? The Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy.
Oh, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, not in that order, and World's End.
That's the one. And Pool? That doesn't count, does it?
It's
Pool?
not counted, but I thought
It's
it
an
was
extra,
pretty
isn't
good.
it? Yeah.
It had some
It was
good
alright.
bits.
It was alright. It was alright. So, out of those three films, what's the best one, and why is it The World's End?
Why is it the...
The World's End.
Oh, I thought you said that. No, that's the... I'd have to go Hot Fuzz, because I watch it the most.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you'd say Shaun of the Dead.
I quote Hot Fuzz more. Shaun of the
I
Dead
think
was
you quote
great
Shaun
when I
of
was
the Dead more.
14.
Yeah.
Sorry, Philip.
Sorry.
I didn't find World's End funny. I couldn't get
Oh
into
my
it. 'Cause
God.
I didn't
What-
like Simon Pegg's actor,
But-
like a crazy
but
drunk guy.
I like how I watched The World's End pretty much as an adult, but I saw Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead when I was like 11, 12, when I couldn't appreciate just how quality. So imagine watching Hot Fuzz and you haven't seen it before now. Just imagine your tiny mind just being like, because you can't really comprehend how good it is when you're watching it when you're like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I don't
Did
think.
Hot Fuzz came out long ago?
That came out in 2007.
11 years ago, so I was 13.
Yeah, I'd have been
There's
12.
my age, for those who can do math.
You're 34.
Oh, no, I loved Hot Fuzz. Shaun of the Dead I played on replay for about a year. It was really... I might have to rewatch it and I'll probably fall in love with it again.
Here's the question.
I have to watch
right?
World's End again.
World's End is good. I think if you watch World's End whilst drinking, and whilst doing a World's End drinking game, which I'm sure we can find, that would be quality.
Every time an
Let's
alien
do it.
explodes into
Let's
blue.
do like a live drinking podcast.
Oh.
Oh shit! Yeah, actually, yeah, that is not a bad idea.
Stream
Actually,
the image, maybe. No, it's,
Video link?
I've watched too many vlogs.
This is not a vlog.
No,
Tom.
this is.
I look
no
down
video.
on. I look down on vlogs. Right, fuck vlogs. Fuck Jake Paul and his vlogs. Okay, here's the question though. All right, you get the 6 main characters from those 3 films in a battle royale. Who's walking out? So you've got Sean and Danny. No, that's from
Danny. Yeah.
No, that's from Hot Fuzz, isn't it? What is Nick Frost's character's name in Shaun the Dead?
Sure, it's not Danny because he shouts.
It's Danny in Hot Fuzz, isn't it? Thank you, Danny. Remember?
Thank you, Danny.
Okay. Anyway. Okay.
It's-
So. Okay.
Shaun of the Dead, Nick Frost, Simon
Yeah.
Pegg.
Against
Hot Fuzz.
Against Hot Fuzz, Nick Frost. Against World's End.
Well, is this just a fisticuff fight,
this is.
or they got the equipment that they used?
Yeah.
'Cause Hot
Yeah.
Fuzz, they have
Equipment.
guns.
Okay. No. Okay. He gets to use his like police batons and
Okay, yeah,
stuff.
cool.
The guy from World's End, he's really pissed, and he's got like a pint glass in his hand. Shaun the Dead's got a cricket bat and a spade. All right, so let's talk about this. I don't think Shaun from Shaun the Dead. I mean, like, yes, he's got a bat. He's not a good fighter.
They didn't cope very well with zombies, did they?
They didn't, and so having a not zombie attack you. bear in mind,
officer
yeah,
or a drunkard.
and he is really trained. He's
That's the
really
best.
trained. Yeah, he does judo. He does like chess. He does like
He did,
the 100-meter dash
in the world record, world police record,
in the 100-meter dash.
trained with the counter-terrorism.
Even though
police.
he's white. Yeah.
And yeah, but then there's Danny. Would he be trying to protect Danny?
Oh yeah, actually,
'Cause
yeah.
Danny's
I think he would. I
useless.
think he would. In fact, Nick Frost's character in The World's End is actually a pretty good fighter. So I think of the Nick Frosts, I'm going
World's
for
End.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
World's End.
of the Simon Peggs,
Probably Hot Fuzz, isn't it?
Sergeant Nicholas Angle.
Morning Angle.
if any of you out there haven't seen any of these 3 films,
Stop. Okay, stop listening to this now.
Put it on.
Put this piece of shit down and watch something decent. Watch Hot Fuzz,
Oh.
right? Our foreign listeners who maybe don't know what Hot Fuzz is, just go online and watch Hot Fuzz, and then come back to this. All right. So Hot Fuzz is your favourite, yeah?
Yes.
Fun fact, okay, why don't you have a guess which film was the hardest to scene for Hot Fuzz? And then I'll explain to you why you're wrong.
What scene in Hot Fuzz was the hardest? to
Hardest
film?
one,
Probably-
that had the most work required off screen to film.
Spoiler alert. Something to do with a swan.
Nope.
Oh,
That's a
damn.
good shout, though. No.
That'd be tricky. Is it to do with one of the deaths?
Nope.
Christ.
It's a really, really simple scene to film after you've done the work.
Oh god. Something to do with I don't know.
Right. You know the bit where they're watching all the films?
Yes.
You ain't seen Bad Boys 2?
Point Break or Bad Boys 2?
Which one do you think I prefer?
No, I mean, which one do you want to watch first?
Every
Which one do you
time
want to watch first? What?
every time you see someone on the TV, someone has to get that actor's permission to use their likeness.
Oh my god.
And so I think that you have to get the studio's permission to use the film because it's their film, and the actor's permission to use the likeness. So Bad Boys 2,
So to get Will Smith and whatever his face is to
yes,
say, yeah,
approval.
you can show
Say
this
you
on
you
another
can
film.
show my face in this film.
Oh my god.
So,
I did
so,
not know
for
that.
every single time where someone from those action films are on screen, even for like one frame, so that took fucking ages to actually get permission to use like all the films they like reference.
And is this a rule for all films?
All films. There's room for
Holy
all
shit.
films. I know, right?
What a load of faff. I think once you've made a film, it should be able to be used in the background of another film.
I get asking.
gives a shit?
I get asking the studio, but also ask all the specific actors as
Yeah,
well.
they lost the right to them being
They don't
viewed by
own the
others
film.
when they're in the film.
They don't own the film
Yeah.
because the studio owns the film, and there aren't like that many studios. There's
Not
what
many.
10 studios, so one studio would own like 3 films anyway. So say, can I use X, Y, Z? To say, yes, you can.
Yes, you
But to
can.
also ask Will Smith, the other guy in Bad Boys 2, I don't know his name.
Point Break was that Tom Cruise and Keanu Reeves?
It was Keanu Reeves. Was it Tom Cruise?
I don't know.
I don't know, because and also in that bit they're wearing a mask, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
But they still have to ask his permission.
Oh, that's so dumb. So dumb.
Even though the actor Keanu Reeves was wearing a mask in the scene, he still had to
But Keanu's such a chill guy. Like, yeah, why are you even asking?
I love Keanu Reeves.
He's a lad.
Isn't it that ever since the Matrix, he doesn't actually take payment for the film? He just
I
gives
think
it to
he
charity.
takes payment to still live because he owns a
Like a
motorcycle
millionaire.
company now.
Do they?
Yeah, he makes massive. I think they're like 3-litre engine motorcycles that cost over $100,000. But yeah, what I've read up on him, he's had quite a tough life. I think his sister died, his girlfriend had a miscarriage, and then possibly committed suicide.
Wait to bring the show down, Tom.
I know, but he's still going strong. He
loves
a
it.
nice, down-to-earth guy. He uses the subway for crying out loud, like
Eat fresh.
with no guards or anything. He must get swamped. Or I'd stop
He is the
I'd
guard,
stop
though, isn't
him.
he?
He is Mr. Vic.
He is the guard. He could take you. All that kung fu
Oh yeah,
training.
he's
All that kung fu training on the Matrix.
does his own stunts and ting. He's one of those. If you could have dinner with 3 celebrities, who would
Okay.
they be? Mine's been for a long time Keanu Reeves.
Who else then? Let's do it.
See, I've always said
Think on your
Jason,
feet.
I really want to meet Jason Statham. He's another down to earth, good guy.
Apparently, he's actually really, really short. Apparently, he's
he
like
is.
5'6".
Yeah, he's up
Yeah.
short as well.
He's shorter than me. I know.
What? I don't think that's.
There is a
possible.
running joke on this podcast that I am the world's shortest
You
man.
are quite stout.
Thanks for just adding fire to that. Not true.
Oh.
Okay, so him. Who else?
I literally discussed this with my family maybe 3 weeks ago. I think it was something wanky like Valentino Rossi.
Who?
Wow. The legend Valentino Rossi from MotoGP.
MotoGP. Is it a real sport though?
Oh, it's the most sportiest sport out there, mate. People die in this sport.
All you need though.
No one
is-
dies in football.
Yeah, they do. Sometimes.
Oh, yeah, of old age, because
Not
the
of old-
games are so boring.
Not of old.
I've just lost all your listeners. Everyone else but me loves football.
MotoGP is just going around in circles for 4 hours.
220 miles an hour.
I could do it.
I know you couldn't.
Shall we talk about when I went on the back of your motorcycle?
Yes, so when I finally convinced you to come on the back of a motorcycle after about what?
to come on
2
the back of a
years?
motorcycle,
Yes, to
orgasm over the back.
all over my motorcycle while I'm on it. To 2 years of begging.
Begging.
We went to go play pool down at the seafront.
We did.
And I was like, why didn't you come on the back of my bike? And borrowed some gear. And
did.
Vulcan death gripped my ribs until I was...
I was fucking terrified. All right. I'd never Okay, first of all, as like a general rule, I hate not being in control.
That's
And
fair.
second of all, I had nothing to grab onto, and I suddenly realised that I literally have to hug you because if I don't, I'll fall off. Even though I don't want to just. I know. I don't want to just hug a man. Like, you know, there's like nothing to grip
Yeah,
apart from you.
true. That is a downside to passengers on motorcycles.
How fast did we go? Like 50 miles an hour, I think, at some parts.
Yeah,
That felt like 500
I was gonna
miles
go
an hour
onto
to
the
me.
motorway, but
Oh
then
no,
I
no!
was like, no, you won't like this.
I was thinking if you take me onto the main road, I'm gonna fucking kill
I
you.
stuck to the 40-mile-an-hour roads.
Yeah, not the 40-mile-an-hour speed limit though, did you, Tom?
Shh. But no,
Incriminate you on the podcast.
you secretly loved it.
I probably enjoy riding a motorcycle.
I hate being a passenger on a motorcycle. As you said, not
Are
being in
you
control.
often, though?
It's not only if like my bike's in the shop. Ashley will take me there, and my dad will take me there. I hate being on the back. It's awful.
It does sort of suck, doesn't it?
And for some
You've got
reason,
no control.
my other half loves it. She's annoyed my bike's now
Yeah.
only one seater.
But it's fine if you're a girl and you're hugging a man.
But two dudes.
When it's I'm behind you and we're almost skin on skin. Your ass is in my groin, okay? My legs.
Your groin is in my arse.
And I've got to wrap my arms around you and give you a fucking like a little bear hug. I'm just like, I feel like the little spoon.
Yes.
You're
are
the big spoon.
You're my little jetpack.
I think that we got a few looks because I think people assumed after we got off the bike that we were gay.
Definitely. Always. If there's a gaggle of male motorcycles, everyone goes, "Oh, I bet most of them are gay with each other."
Are they?
Can't confirm. I only know one other rider, and we're not gay.
No, you don't. Your dad,
Well,
your rider.
I don't ride with him much. Brother, he's moved away. Don't ride with him. It's literally me and Ashley. We're too meek to go to motorcycle meets and talk. We'll turn up and just like stand by our bikes like. Ah.
So what do you do at these motorcycle meets, other than like bum each other? I assume
Bikes all turn up, all line up in a row, and everyone who they arrive with just walks in that group up and down, looking at other people's bikes, and then go, you know what, fuck this, let's go home. No one makes new friends.
What sort of bikes are there? Like, so is it a range of bikes? Because yours is like a sports bike. Yours is a really fucking fast bike, isn't it?
Mine's pretty quick.
How fast have you been on that motorcycle?
On a closed road in Mexico,
Yes,
I've got up to
Let's
160 miles an hour indicated. There's allegedly a bit of leeway in the speedo.
160 miles an hour. Holy shit!
And the only reason I
terrifies
stopped
me.
was because the wind was just smashing my neck back. I was like, oh, okay, let's stop.
See, like, that sounds fun, but like my mind would be saying like, if like there's the smallest pothole, you are going to die horrifically,
And it's going to hurt a lot. Unless you hit like a tree.
You'll be in pain,
over.
and then you die.
Yeah. You're like,
Shit, fuck.
die.
How many times have you crashed?
None.
Haven't you crashed before?
Never crashed.
Oh, it's Ashley who's crashed, isn't he?
On a track, so you can't really blame him, bless him.
Well, yeah, you can.
On the road.
Was he or not in control of the motorcycle? Apparently not, because he crashed. But
yeah, true.
you know, did someone
He was
hit him?
going
Did a seagull come in and just take him out?
If
If you got hit by
it
like a
was his
seagull,
fault.
would you like? Is that like really bad? Going on like a motorcycle?
It depends.
Who would be better off, you or the seagull?
Oh, I think me. Like, I've had a bat fly into my chest.
A bat?
Yeah. Like, I had my jacket open because it was hot, and it just went smashed me right in the chest and fluttered about my jacket. So I pulled over like, what the fuck is in my chest?
Why have you never told me this?
I probably have. This was when I was on my.
I'd have definitely remembered this.
Oh, this was when I was 17.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
like,
come up very often.
How many times?
And this story doesn't come up very often.
How many times have you crashed into a bat?
Once.
Once.
But we
Never have I ever crashed into a bat. Take a drink.
1-0.
That's a good one.
But no, yeah, if a big seagull, if you hit that at speed and it hit you in the head or on the arm and it knocked you into something else, that would ruin your day.
That'd be it. That'd ruin your life, wouldn't it? Fair enough. Tom, last week we went to a pub quiz, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Game of Thrones, wasn't it? Now, we were the reigning champions at this pub quiz because the previous month it was a Marvel pub quiz,
Smashed
which
it.
I have spoken about on the show, and we were Team Hawkeye, weren't we?
Yeah.
And you
The
were my
worst
team.
Avenger.
The worst Avenger. Is he though? Anyway, and yeah, we fucking nailed it, didn't we?
We
Absolutely
bossed
fucking
it.
nailed it.
We-
Even though it wasn't run that well, was it, the quiz?
No, I think it might have been her first. I think it was her first time. There was about, 11 teams all using the same shit Wi-Fi. So we
that's
lost
true,
a whole
actually.
round.
Yeah. Interactive, wasn't it? Okay, so you had to use a phone or a tablet, and the answers would then come up, and then you have to click it. Now, I'm fine with that, and because I thought, I was like, actually, this actually makes sense, because if it was just like, okay, there's like a 15-second time limit, then you can't Google it. Great.
Yep.
So you can't cheat, and it's great, and there's no rush to do it. But also, you got points for the fastest person to do it.
So even if you did try and Google it, you wouldn't get as many points because you took ages doing it.
Yeah, true. But I don't like that because then if your device isn't very good, you'll like click it, as we found out, and it doesn't register the click. I'd rather it be like, okay, you got 15 seconds. There's no points.
Just
so that it's nice
if you get
and
the right
calm.
answer, you get 50 points.
So it's nice and calm and relaxed. You don't have to panic about trying to hit it as fast
But
as
then you've got
physically
to worry
possible.
about cheaters. Like we're
but if
both intelligent young lads, but there's other people in the room who want to win and cheat.
Yes, but if it's like 15 seconds or even 10 seconds, I don't
10
think
seconds, yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to have the time to not obviously Google something. I wouldn't say. I say it's far more
And
unlikely.
what I preferred about it being interactive is like you can't go back to the previous questions. Like
Yes,
on
that's
on a
good.
quiz where like the one we did on Saturday,
Yes.
someone from the team could go to the toilet, quickly Google it, and come back.
Yeah.
No one
We
would none the
didn't, did
rising.
we?
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
Because
We didn't do that.
like winning honourably.
Yes, even though we came 4th or 5th.
I worked out though with Adam.
I worked out that you cost us the fucking 3rd place, didn't you?
I did.
You bastard.
With that wipeout round.
Okay, so why don't
And
you
then
explain?
also-
Why don't you explain how the wipeout round works?
Wipeout
Okay.
round, 5 questions. If you get one of you can leave one question. I'm trying to
That was a
remember
really
it.
long pause there.
Sorry, sorry. Cut it
I'm
out.
gonna leave.
Cut it out.
No, I'm gonna leave that in. Carry on.
5 questions. If you get one of the questions wrong in this whole category, your whole scores are gone.
Yeah.
From that category, you won't score any points
that
for the
round,
wipeout
okay.
round.
So there was 5 questions.
Yep.
We absolutely nailed it for 4.
Yep.
What was the last question?
Last question was, in the story The Tortoise and the Hare, what woodland animal was the judge to the race?
And you were like,
my-
guys, it's definitely an owl. Let's just sit back and watch the points roll in.
It was gut.
It wasn't an
instinct.
owl, was it, Tom?
No, it wasn't an owl. It was a fucking fox.
It was a fox.
And the quizmaster was like, "Oh, that's the ironicy of the whole story. It's a fox who are normally devious." Yeah, fuck off. We should have, in hindsight, we should have left it blank. It would have given us 8 points. That would have been an easy top 3.
And we would have come top
Placement.
3. And actually, the first place people got like 120 quid, didn't they?
Yeah,
Second place was like...
and they were barely over 100 points, weren't they? Oh
they,
no,
They got like 110. No, I think that the first place people were definitely the best team because I think they got 110. Second place was like 104. Joint third place was 98 and we got 92.
if we also got the since the 1970s, what girl's name has dropped out the top 100? And I
What happened with
before
that?
it even
Oh,
finished,
yeah.
I said Sarah,
You said Sarah.
and then we were like,
just
no, I know loads of Sarahs. So we went with Jane, and it was Sarah.
Yeah.
So that would have been 10 points if we included the 8 from the wipeout round.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Rosa Parks. What state was she in when she was asked to leave the bus?
Yeah.
And I said Alabama.
Yes, that was correct.
And then Ashley was like, no, it's Washington. And then this old guy walked past and said, yes, Washington. Alabama.
He did actually.
God
So it's
damn
partly
that
Ashley's
old guy.
fault. Partly the old
would've
guy
been-
who was probably on the other fucking team. Let's be honest.
That would have been 12 points we lost. Sillily. What did
Sillily.
we finish on 92?
92. Yeah.
So that would have been 104?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That would have been
about
joint
second
Probably would have had a tiebreaker like the third people did.
I think like third place. I think would have come. So, but next time.
Next time.
But we only had 4 people on our team. Everyone else had 6
And an average age of 24.
20. While their average age was about 400.
Yeah. That was,
Average age. But yeah, good though. Wasn't
I think we
it?
did well.
It was good.
And it was not badly priced either. Got a nice curry.
Yeah. It's a bit spicy for my tastes.
It was a bit hot.
And Tom, that I can't take a spicy
No.
curry.
No, you cannot, boy.
Was that for your leaving do that we went and got that curry? And
Yes.
And then I ordered the madras.
Yep.
And I took one bite of the madras and I was like, I shouldn't have ordered a madras because I can't eat this because it's too hot for me.
And I think I said, ooh, that's a hot one.
Thanks.
And then you ruined it by pouring, mint sauce in it to try and cool it down, and then it just looked like...
It was a lost cause by that point anyway,
Yeah,
so I was like, I'm not going to eat this.
awful.
Oh, well. Okay, Tom, I've got something that I think you might enjoy because you hate women, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I will.
Oh,
edit,
I mean, no.
maybe I'll edit
love
that bit out.
Woman.
Do you know who Sandy Toksvig is?
Yes, she is the host of QI,
Yes.
but I also knew her way before then, like when I was 12. She wrote a really good book about...
Was she on a poster on your wall? Was she your pin-up?
No. She's gorgeous.
She's not
No,
gorgeous.
she wrote a book about Denmark under Nazi occupancy. And it was really good.
Okay.
It was from the perspective of like a 10-year-old Danish boy wanting to fight for his country. So it was children orientated, but
Okay, that's
she
fair
did that, and then when she goes,
Okay, so you're a fan of her. Yeah?
yes, yeah,
Okay.
she's well,
Well, prepared to be
now.
slightly annoyed. All right, because she went on like a women's conference thing, all right,
course she
and she and she was talking to like this big audience of women, and she said, I only get paid 40% what Stephen Fry got paid to host QI. And of course, the whole audience were like, "Oh,
That's disgusting."
okay." So here's a few things about that. First of all, he was on that show for 13 years.
Yeah.
I would imagine his pay when it started out was not that
probably
much.
even less than what she's on now.
Yeah, okay. Also, even if it's not, he is definitely 60% more famous than you.
Yeah.
He is like known internationally. Like he is like a national treasure.
If you said Stephen Fry, someone in the outer parts of Mongolia
would probably know who he is.
If you said,
yeah.
what's
Sandy
her name?
Toksvig.
Sandy Toksvig.
That's our point exactly.
Exactly.
What's her name?
But bring it to the experience thing. That's exactly it. You can't go into a job, demand what the previous person
He was there for 13
earning,
years.
and it's like Amy. Is it Amy Schumer?
Yeah.
That comedian.
Comedian in inverted commas.
I didn't read the full story because I
really?
immediately get triggered by it. But
You
it's something
surprised
along
me.
the lines of with Netflix. She was kicking up a fuss that she's not paid as much as Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle.
Who are both, they are really established comedians.
Decades
They
of
are
legendary.
I'm not a fan of them,
Yeah.
but I have heard of them. And they
she's
are
kicking up
yeah.
a stink that she's not paid as much as them. You haven't
But
been around
also,
for us.
here's where it gets a little bit.
Oh, with Sandy.
Yeah, okay. So now she's also a host on the Great British Bake Off.
Awful show.
Yes, it's a pile of crap. Anyway, she hosts it with Noel Fielding.
Is she even a chef?
She's not a chef.
Why is she judging that?
I don't know. Why
did you pick her
Why
then?
is Noel Fielding judging it and he's a fucking comedian? Anyway.
Oh, is he the Crow Man?
Can I finish this fucking story?
Sorry, yes.
Yes, he is the Crow Man. Right? Looks like a bisexual Doctor Who.
I quite like him. Sorry,
Yes,
please continue.
Okay, anyway. So now, seeing as she's obviously a big fan of people being paid the same.
Oh, God.
Obviously, alright. Now, Noel Fielding, per series, he gets £200,000 per series.
From Bake Off.
For Bake Off, yep.
It's not bad.
Paul Hollywood, who is the head judge on Bake Off, gets $400,000 per episode, per season. Alright, so twice the amount. Sandy Toksvig gets paid more than Paul Hollywood.
Why?
For doing the exact same job as Noel Fielding. Now,
Was just walking around going, oh, what are you making
Yes.
here then? Oh,
They-
it's going a bit wrong.
they literally host it together. Like me and you
Wow.
doing this show, hosting it together. So
and she gets
so
paid
she's
more than Paul Hollywood, who's an actual chef and professionally
Baker,
judges.
but also gets paid like twice as much at least than someone who does the exact same job, which is what she was bitching about with QI. That I think is hypocritical.
That is.
And I fucking knew that you'd like that.
That is.
Because you hate women.
God
You're
damn
joking.
it.
I love women.
I don't.
Sometimes. Maybe I'll edit that bit out. Anyway, also, it's fair to say, Tom, that when we worked together, you pulled a fair few pranks on me, didn't you?
Yeah, just a couple. Keep the
Would
morale
you-
up for the rest of the team.
Would you like to go through some of the wacky stuff we used to do when we worked together? Shall we start with the umbrella one?
Oh, the umbrella one. Yeah, but
That was
that
a-
was in retaliation to something, though, wasn't it?
Actually, I covered your desk in pictures of Greg Wallace, didn't I?
That was it.
That
was
was-
it Greg Wallace or
Greg Wallace.
Ainsley Harriet?
Greg Wallace.
I think that's a stroke.
Ainsley Harriet is the black guy. No, it was
I think
pictures-
Ainsley's been done, or someone's printed off an Ainsley and stuck him up somewhere. No, it was Suzanne who loved him. Anyway, yes. Okay, yeah, you covered my desk.
You were
in
gone for a week, weren't you?
Greg
And you
Wallace.
came back, and your desk and your computer was just covered in the same photo of Greg Wallace and
Everywhere.
his massive baldy head.
everywhere. So I thought, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll use all these bits of paper. I'll rip them into tiny, tiny shreds.
Was it the same paper from the things? Was
I think so, yeah.
I didn't realise
So
that.
it was a double
Okay.
burn.
It was okay. All right.
And I honestly got about hundreds and hundreds of pieces of paper, and I stuck them in his umbrella.
Yes. And then
It was
rained,
a nice
didn't
day, but it was rubbish in the morning, so hence you brought the umbrella in.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you didn't need to use it, so it went in your car. I think we arrived at the same time to work the next day.
Yeah. And it was raining.
It was pissing down with rain.
And
And you open this umbrella and
Like-
hundreds of pieces
Now,
of paper.
I sort of opened it like halfway in my car so that
Oh, yes.
so that I could get it ready to like be protected by it. And I was like, "What the fuck's all this paper coming from?"
It's snowing.
And then I was just like, I know who did this. And then I had to dump like all the paper outside my car in the car park. It was like my
Yeah,
car
scattered,
and like
isn't
a
it?
massive mountain of paper. I was just like, someone's gonna like tell on me for this.
You litter bug.
That was bad.
Then I vaguely remember you did something to my desk with sellotape. I think you
didn't-
loads of stuff.
Oh yeah, didn't me, you, and friend Jack? We used to put rubber bands
I was going to say
everywhere.
I
Yeah,
remember
like
I
really,
wrapped
really.
your phone up in rubber bands.
Oh, you did, didn't I? Yeah.
About 25 rubber bands, and you cut them with scissors, and they went
And
flying.
and they just kept pinging off because you couldn't sort of take them off normally because they were each held in place by a different rubber band.
Expertly.
It was done like a fucking sailor's knot. you couldn't get them off.
Oh, and your phone was ringing. Oh god.
Yeah, that was annoying. Shall we talk about the best one and the most recent one?
The best, and I think it was the last one before I left, was I had a wireless mouse given to me, and I brought it into work, and I plugged it into people's desks near me. A little USB.
It was a really tiny USB, almost completely flat.
Probably a centimetre long.
Yeah, and black. So
And
you really wouldn't notice that if your towel was on the floor, which all of ours
Yeah.
are on the floor under the desks. So you plug that into my computer.
And it's just every few seconds, I just nudge the mouse a little bit. Not enough to you go, whoa, what the hell? Someone's messing with me.
No, but just like a little nudge. So I'd go to X out of something, or try to save something, and it keeps. And I was getting annoyed. I was
Best bit was I kept hearing you bang your mouse. What the hell's
Oh,
going on with this thing?
I wasn't.
And then you called me over. I was like, Tom, would you mind coming over here? I'm like, oh my god, he knows. So I gave the mouse to Alex to wiggle while I was with you to help prove that it wasn't me. Something's going on with my mouse. I'm like,
is it though?
Nothing's happening. I think he's going crazy. Come on, Alex, wiggle it. Oh, there it is. Whoa, I don't know, man. I've never seen that before.
It would have been better if she hadn't have wiggled it, so that it looked from your perspective that I was going mental.
What the hell's wrong with this guy? But
okay,
it was just
and then it got to the point
pure innocent.
and I was getting quite agitated.
Everyone was in on it as well.
Yeah, everyone
you were getting
on
angry.
our whole fucking department
Of
knew
12?
about this. Of 12 people knew about this, right? And every time I hit the mouse against the desk, or I went fucking hell. Now I see in my mind why they were smiling. Because they were all in on it, and then I phoned the IT department. Didn't I?
You did. You got a new mouse. Did they give you a new mouse?
Oh yes, they did give me a new mouse.
Oh, and I was
gave me
wetting myself.
I phoned the IT department. I was like, my mouse just keeps on not clicking, and the first thing they said is someone taking the piss out of you?
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
And I was like, no one would take. I'm quite respected in our workplace. All right, no one's going to be.
If people want to stay alive, they don't mess with me.
They don't fuck around with me, do they? And this could have gone on all day, right? Yeah, I think that it was about maybe like a half day or like a few hours.
Oh, it was definitely. I think it was definitely after lunch until at least 3 o'clock. So 2 hours minimum.
And the only reason that I clocked something going on here is that I heard one of our other colleagues say in a conversation the phrase wireless mouse, and I was like, okay.
I remember you turned around.
Remember.
What?
Well,
I was like, oh god. Shit.
Yeah. And then I went up to you and I was like, Tom, for the sake of our friendship, right, please tell me if you have a wireless mouse. And to your credit, you were like, we do have a wireless mouse.
Oh no, it was you came over to my desk and you were like, have you got a wireless mouse? And I was like, in my head, I did have it, but technically I don't have it, so no, I don't. You went then and got a drink, and I came out to the kitchen with you and said, there is a mouse. I've been messing with you, but now Suzanne wants to have a go. And you're like, what?
Oh, that got me so riled.
That was
the
best prank I've ever done.
I fucking hate you for that.
There's been a similar one at my current work where we blue tacked someone's receiver to the phone holder.
Shit.
So the phone rang and she picked up and she brought the whole thing with her to her head.
Just wires going everywhere.
Mental.
I'm pretty sure that someone got some shoe polish and put that on the
on the stamp ink.
Yes,
I think it was Jack Curtin.
Someone
did it to me.
Someone got stamp ink and they put it on the phone bit where it touches your ear and or mouth. So you answer the phone, take it down. Suddenly there's a big old stamp.
I only noticed because I scratched my ear.
You're like,
and then touched my face.
You're like, wait a second, what's going on here?
Damn it!
God damn it!
Nah, good harmless pranks like that keeps the workforce going.
Yep. It's good for motivation. Team morale. Except the person being pranked. They want to fucking kill everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom. We're going to do a little segment that I like to call Catter's Comment Corner. Let's leave a pause so I can edit in the amazing theme tune.
90 degrees, that's a corner. Type of settee, that's a corner. Your enemy, that's a corner. Catter's Comment Corner. That's the real corner.
Okay, great. So, Tom, I've been having a look on the internet just to find some
Porn?
comments that I think are quite amusing or depressing or sad. So this was on an article on Facebook about an ancient golden hand being found from 12,000 years ago.
Christ.
Okay, so this guy Max has said Jamie Lannister wants his prototype hand back.
Oh my god.
It's like, fair play to him. This was on an article about it was like the most causes of death in the workplace or something, and this guy
Female
Katia,
supervisors.
Katia says studies show that living puts you at the greatest risk for dying.
Yes, it does.
Technically it does, doesn't it?
He's not wrong.
He or she. In fact, I think it's a she. Is it a she? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway.
I love comments like that. Statistically, you are less likely to get attacked by a shark if you never go in the water. You're not
why I
wrong.
don't go in the water. That's good. This is a weird article. The name of the article was "Woman's tongue gets inseminated by squid after eating undercooked seafood."
Oh, good grief.
And Callum says, "I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going."
Oh, yes, Callum.
Hentai's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't comment.
Tom,
It creeped me out.
every man has
Creeped
seen
me out.
hentai, hasn't they?
Not my cartoon, not my thing.
Isn't it though? And this one, he's like, my friend Laura, she plays World of Warcraft, and I just happened to look at the screen one day, and they have like a little chat box, don't they? I was sort of drawn to it just to some of the choice words. I think someone says you have to put the flag in the rock or something. And some guy says, "Well, I'm trying to, you cunt face."
What do you think I'm trying to do?
and then he follows it up, but zero help because you're all dying at once like cunts.
I fucking love that word.
What a thing! World of Warcraft.
I'm trying to, you cunt.
I'm trying to, you cunt face. You're playing World of Warcraft. Why are you getting so angry about it?
Because he's not winning.
He's not winning.
You have to win.
He's not taking the ring to Mordor or whatever you do in World of Warcraft. I don't know. I haven't played it.
I've probably given it 2 minutes of my childhood.
Although we did recently play RuneScape, didn't we? For
a day?
For like a day.
I gave you shitload of stuff.
You did.
And you never came back.
And I ran away.
Changed your name.
You're my sugar daddy. It's like, give me this steel armor.
Give me the rune.
Give me the runes. And then I just fucked off.
God, RuneScape's great.
It wasn't as good as I remembered it though, because obviously,
Yeah.
when we were actually playing it as younger men, that blew our
Young
minds.
bachelors.
Young bachelors,
It was.
when we were 12, 13.
Many happy hours on.
I spent many
RuneScape.
hours on that. Yeah, I actually hacked someone's account as well. Actually,
Did you say by accident?
no.
Oh,
I
you
meant to
hacked
do it.
someone's
I
account.
meant to do it, and the way that I did it is that if you went and you made a character and the character's name is like Java moderator,
Oh yeah.
people think that you're actually Java moderator.
Yeah.
And then I spoke to some geezer.
That was you. God.
And the show pauses while we just, scuff. You took my runes!
God damn it, that was my stuff!
You took my runes.
That was my favorite staff.
There was like 50k there.
Actually, I was super rich.
50k of gold. And and so then he gave me his password, and he was like level 80, and I was like level 2, and I was like, oh, all this free cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese. No, RuneScape though. Was
Always be hustling.
when I lived in Oxford, I was playing RuneScape.
When I lived in Oxford. All right, yes, go on.
I accidentally met someone from my school who happened to live the street behind mine, And for a whole
In RuneScape,
year,
or-
in RuneScape we met. We
Okay.
did not know each other in real life. In RuneScape, our characters met and we're like, "Yo, hey man, how's it going?" And we became friends. And eventually we got to the this is months down. Like, "Oh, so where do you live, Bryce Norton?" "Oh my God, me too." "Where about?"
What's your
"Bovingdon
road?"
Road." "Oh my God, I think I lived on Colnice or something." And I thought this guy was pulling my leg, thinking he's
like
hacked my VPN or whatever it is.
He's
But
like
no,
hacked your like webcam.
we'd
and he's just looking at
been
you.
seeing each other in real life on the way to school for months, and we met each other on RuneScape, and
Never looked back.
yeah, we still chat now and then. Not on RuneScape, sadly, but I
Yes,
just
you
thought
do.
that
Yes, you
still
do.
blows my mind thinking about and that was back when millions of people
Yeah,
played RuneScape.
that was like super popular.
And
wasn't it?
then, actually, before we even sussed
I really
out,
wish that we had a camera, because Tom looked at me, his eyes wide, and was like, "And then Ben, and then this thing happened."
before we we sussed out, oh, we might live near each other. We each thought each of us was scamming each other. Again, completely random world, completely didn't know. Walked past someone as I went down a ladder, and someone was just about to come up. He went, I think he said my name. I was like, "Oh my God, what? Hello?" And it turned out to be this kid's dad. Again, randomly met. Chances of that,
1 in a billion,
God,
maybe.
the powers of RuneScape.
That was RuneScape.
I actually went on it a few weeks ago
Did you?
for about an hour because I just had time to kill, and I was like, "Oh,
Was
this
this
isn't what it used
whilst
to
at
be."
work, or was this?
If I could get away with it at work, I probably would get back into RuneScape. But yeah,
I can't answer the phone, right? Because I'm trying to level up my mining.
I'm trying to get my mining up.
I'm trying to get my fishing.
Can someone
level
get
up.
that? But no, now we have the powers of Xbox and PlayStation
And the Wii,
and the Wii.
the
Don't forget
Nintendo
the
Wii, which there is one
I've
here.
heard the Switch is really good.
Apparently Switch is good. Yeah, it's quite expensive though, isn't it?
My sister bought one, and I was like, "How much? Do you?"
How
Oh
much,
yeah,
love?
that's right. You don't work, so yeah, you can get that. Betch.
Don't call your sister a bitch on the
I
the
said
show.
Betch.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, what should we talk about? Okay, I've got written here the phrase wheelchair devotees. I'm going to explain to you what that
Oh, I
means.
was going to say. That was a clue. Should I know this?
I know quite a few people in wheelchairs, right?
Oh,
And I was-
wheelchair.
Yeah, as opposed to
I thought you said will cheese.
wheelchair
Oh, okay, yes, go.
Okay.
I know no one.
in wheelchairs, right? And I was having a chat with him, and he just happened to mention that he will get sent every few weeks a message on like Facebook from what's called a wheelchair devotee, who have like a sexual thing for people in
wow.
wheelchairs, and they will offer him like a free massage or a free physio. But one guy said, "I want to watch you struggle to reach something from a high shelf,"
Oh my! What the flip?
and that blew my mind. And
Has
he
he
showed
done-
me the messages.
Has he done any of it?
No, why would you reply to that?
Would they pay him or what's?
I don't know.
He can't get something for nothing. They can't get something, and he not get anything.
Maybe
For money, I'd
I'll
struggle
tell
the
him,
shit out of reaching. I'd pretend to be in a wheelchair to get these guys to pay me,
give me 50 quid, right?
and I'll reach.
And
for
you can
whatever
watch
you
me.
want.
Yeah, I'll reach for the milk at like the fucking top of the fridge, and I'll be like, "Ugh," and you're sort
I
of
really want
teetering,
a cup of tea.
and you're sort of teetering on the wheelchair. You just can't quite, and the wheelchair's moving side to side.
God, I'd
That's
be
weird,
Well
isn't
up
it?
for that.
That's weird, isn't it?
Speaking of wheelchair, that is really weird. But there's niches for people out there for all sorts, isn't there?
Go on then, explain.
Well, it's just you could think of anything you can possibly think of. Someone else in the world has thought about it, and they get off to it.
They've made a sex about it.
Yeah,
Okay, let's think of some weird ones now, shall we?
Christ.
So much to choose from.
Even the things that you joke about, like, oh, Tom watches midget leprechaun porn. There's someone out there who actually really does love that.
Midget leprechaun.
I mean, are leprechauns already midgets, or do they fall under the bracket of
Leprechauns-
being a small creature?
Leprechauns are fictional creatures, Tom.
Are they?
Yes.
I've seen some videos.
no.
They look pretty real to me.
Dwarfs are real people, Tom. Leprechauns are from Irish folklore. Please don't
Damn,
think
what the hell have
leprechauns
I
are
been
real.
watching?
I don't dispute
What
that they
about-
weren't dressed up as leprechauns on the video, but leprechauns are not real.
What about the Tooth Fairy?
Tooth Fairy.
I've seen videos. There's
what?
videos out there of this poor Tooth Fairy being
Just
defiled. She went in to get a tooth and she got a lot more.
Oh my god!
I'm
so
telling you,
fixed.
there's whatever you can think of, even as a joke. There's people out there who don't take it as a joke, and it's that's
I reckon
their
there's probably. I am 100% sure there is like some section about Shrek. I bet there's
Definitely.
I bet there's a video
There's a
of
cosplay.
like some giant fat guy painted green and like a redhead as Fiona. I bet my house there is definitely going to be there.
Easy,
And
and
if
that's a tame idea.
and, and if there's not, I'm going to make one.
Yeah, done. I'll film.
Done.
But it's like even speaking of films, this is it a Serbian story?
A Serbian film.
A Serbian film. Someone thought of that and made that. And I've
Yeah.
only read the wiki.
Yeah.
Plot.
That is
Horrendous.
one of the most horrific films.
And someone made that.
Someone made that.
And people starred in that.
They did, yeah, and got paid to be in that. That is on their like film credits.
That's
forever.
on their history. Yeah, that's
Forever. It doesn't matter.
even their
if,
kids are going to be
It
associated.
doesn't matter
Your dad
if
was in
like
that.
he went on to win like an Oscar.
He could cure cancer.
and I'd still go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were in a Serbian film, weren't you, mate?
Yeah, you sick fuck.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
I'll put the clip of that in.
Well, it was fucking one of yes. Disgusting!
Oh, that's such. It wasn't me.
Okay, what have I got here? Shall we do Would You Rather?
Would you rather?
Shall we
Good
pause?
grief.
Shall we pause to add the Would You Rather theme?
A year with no ears, a life with no spleen. There's no option in between. Binary choice is what we're after. This part is called Would You Rather.
Okay, cool. So I've got a few Would You Rather questions here. Well, I've got two. Okay, so after your experience of doing this podcast, would you rather record a 50-minute podcast every day for the rest of your life,
Jesus.
or go to church for 50 minutes every day for the rest of your life?
Oh my god. Podcast.
But imagine doing this every day. We would soon run out of things to talk about.
See, but at least you get some form of fun for a bit.
Yeah, but I think doing it every day, it would probably
It'll
lose
eventually
its
die
charm.
down, but
It would
church.
lose its charm.
Because
Yeah,
I
yeah, but-
love church architecture. Like whenever me and the missus go to another city or whatever, we always end up in a fucking church just to look around. I couldn't go to like a full-on sermon, psalms, and all that.
However, if you have to do a podcast, you have to talk for 50 minutes. In a sermon, you can just shut your brain down.
Yeah, but you're there and you can still hear it. And
Well,
the
yeah,
chairs are uncomfortable, and
the pews,
you have to give a quid to the fucking charity tray.
and that's the worst thing of all.
That's the worst thing.
Giving
They
a
give you
quid.
shit wine and
Just
weird
like-
rice cakes.
You've got God on your side. Tell him to, shift you some dollar.
Just click his fingers.
Shift you some dollar.
Oh wait.
Okay, so you're saying podcast.
Oh, yeah, I'd get a podcast.
I think I'm going to go church sermon just because I could literally switch or I'd have like one headphone in.
No,
and,
no.
And I'd listen to this show.
The part of going to church is you go to the church and you do the church thing. You can't just.
I'm doing the sermon. Oh God. Praise
We
be
gather
to
here today.
Praise be to Jeebus.
It's Jesus, the asshole.
Peace be upon him. Oh wait, no, that's Islam. Wrong crowd. Oi. All right, this
being
one.
beaten by a rug.
This one. So many references that not a lot of people are going to get all of the references. Anyway, I've got another Would You Rather question. Would you rather have everything you drink taste of carling, or every
God.
food you eat taste of ass?
Oh man.
I suppose carling is like a different type of ass.
I'd
isn't it,
go
to you?
for everything I drink tastes of ass because I eat
Carling.
more. Sorry, yeah. Well, same thing. Same thing. Carling is gross. You're the only person in the world
I know.
to drink carling.
Except you, literally last week in this very house.
I did.
So,
And I was surprised that I was like, "Ooh, hello."
so surely go for fucking that one then.
No, because I eat more than I drink.
Yeah, but like everything you drink, like even water and milk, any liquid that goes in your mouth,
Tastes like carling.
will be carling.
No, yeah, I'd go for that because
So you go for everything.
I
you
get
drink
more
tastes of carling.
pleasure from eating nice food than drinking a nice drink.
Yeah, like I suppose other than like Coke or like nice fizzy drinks, most things that you drink don't particularly taste. I mean, like tea
Oh,
doesn't
God.
particularly taste of
So if
amazing.
you had a tea, would it taste like hot
Oh, yeah.
carling, and like
Oh,
water
yeah.
would taste like cold flat carling?
Yeah, oh yeah, let's do
Oh,
that.
made it
And
worse.
porridge would be like a solidy carling
Diarrhea.
mixture. A carling diarrhea.
Oh,
The day after the carling.
even with those horrendous perks, I'd still go drinks taste of carling. I suppose you'd learn to like it, maybe.
I just started
Do you get the
drinking it.
effects of the carling? Like you will get drunk every time you drink something.
Yeah, but like, oh no.
Because I go through a lot
yeah.
of water at work.
Oh, yeah. Actually, no. Is that worse? Yeah. Suppose that would be quite uncomfortable because
You can never drive.
because you have to drink to survive. So you get the nutrients of whatever it actually is, but it would taste and have the effect of alcohol on you.
Oh God.
That's like a fucking gypsy's curse, isn't it? It's like a fairy tale.
Yeah. You want everything to taste of beer, okay?
The man-
but you still get trashed.
The man with the Midas touch. The man with the beer touch.
Oh.
That'd be me, wouldn't it? I'd be like, I want everything to taste of beer, and then after 1 week,
Everything
and then
tastes
after
of beer.
I like,
Shit.
I'll touch someone, and then just turn into carling.
That Skittle advert when he touches stuff and
It turns to
turns to
Skittles.
Skittles. I always thought, oh, I'd love that, and then thought,
Oh,
you
no.
know what, that would be because you get sick of
Even
Skittles.
even after 1 pack of Skittles, I'm just like,
That's enough.
I probably won't have enough, any more Skittles for a while.
Sour Skittles though. Oof.
Tasty stuff. Well, Tom, I think we're going to leave it there because, believe it or not, Tom, it's actually gone for like over 50 minutes.
Oh,
I know,
nice.
I know that's flown by.
What about
And that-
special episode?
this is not a special episode.
Much
Tom.
longer. Oh, okay, ow. I'll just take the knife out my
My,
heart.
my feelings are hurt. Alright then, if you want more Sweet Connection in your life, you can find us on Podbean and iTunes and YouTube, where you can give us a rating or a comment or a subscribe. If you want to get in touch with the show, then you can also email us at thesweetconnection@outlook.com. Massive thanks to CIPP for our theme tunes, and thank you for listening, and until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.